What's up guys, this is Alex and today it's going to be a very intimate video. So I just changed my video card and that thing was so dusty, oh my god. So I'm gonna tell you why it's important to, at least once in a while, vacuum your computer and how to do it, and there are different cases, so I'll show you mine. And I have a good story, a real one, about why it's important. Sometimes your power supply can go boom. So story first, and after that I'm going to show you how to do that with B-rolls and everything. So I was working for a school board, a very big school board, and in the summer of course the students will go out and they would come back only 2 months after. So during those summer months, well, there was no AC in the classes of computers, so there was all those computers all around the class, and of course some windows, so heat would go up. No one would dust anything, and of course sometimes it was humid. So combines all those elements at the same time, and the fact that those power supplies were not the top quality, of course. We had, let's say I had 1,000 computers, 2 to 10 would blow up. So I was the tech guy and I was supposed to validate if all the computers were still working and doing those updates, because all those computers were off during the summer. So I would boot like 30 in a class, boot 30 in the other class, do the updates and everything. But sometimes you would press the power and you would hear this. Poof, something like that. That meant the power supply just blew up and the computer would not work. It was under warranty, so we just had to call the company and they would came and they would change 5 PCs power supply. Power supply again, yes. So it's all fine, but basically cleaning up your computer will extend its life. So if you change every year, okay, you should be fine. Or unless you are in a very weird environment where it's humid, a lot of dust and stuff like that. Yeah, just clean it once a year and you should be okay. I have carpet here, so yeah, maybe 6 months would be better for me. But I'll show you, and it's pretty dusty right now. And last time I did it, it was about 10 months ago. So first step, shut down the computer. Is it mandatory? No, but it's better. Step 2, power off or unplug the plug. No electricity means less problem. And I have carpet here, so let's not take any risk. So let's start with the front. So dusty, and I'm gonna do the lazy version because I could remove my entire thing and put it on a table, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm gonna do the lazy version. I'm gonna leave it there and just open up the pieces. So front panel, usually from the top or the bottom, you can pull it, and oh boy, I see the dust from here. It's terrible. Oh, did you see that? Ooh. And let's just put it here. And I'm gonna dust that, of course. I have a filter at the entrance right here in my case, so this is pretty removable. You can see the difference. There was a piece here. Piece, dust, piece, dust. So here's a close-up of the dust that we see here. And if I remove this one, behold, there's a fan there. This is what we're going to undust. So let's do it right now. It's a good idea to do both sides just in case. And I did undust this too. And the fan itself is pretty clean actually. So which means that this filter works really well. And in majority, you're gonna see where the dust falls, right? Is it on the front of the filter or the back? So this is gonna give you an idea of the airflow. Of course, this fan is configured to go in this direction, so the dust is only on that side. Let's put it back. So there's some dust inside here also. So I'm gonna just do a quick peek. And of course, around your machine, go ahead, do it. So much cleaner. In the lazy version, we're just putting that back. No problem. Let's go on the side. Don't look at my cable management. It's hell. But we're gonna open the side panel. You can see there's a filter integrated. It's actually a screw. So I'm just gonna do a quick cleanup here and at the bottom here that you can't really see, but it's dusty. So let's do it. And look at that difference, it's night and day. So I've unscrewed the side panel, let's remove that. So this is the new graphic card that I bought. and I'm gonna do a couple of videos on that, so subscribe for more if you want to see how this performs in DaVinci Resolve. So let's clean up the power supply. Pretty dusty, that's supposed to be red, and now it's almost white. So that's pretty much the end for the side panel, but we can see here that fan over here, you can see the dust on that. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. So I'm gonna clean those. The question, of course, that people would ask themselves is until where I can go, or how far can I go with the nozzle of the machine, of course. Since it's power off, you can go pretty much anywhere. It doesn't really matter. Of course, don't bang too much on the cables because they might disconnect. Caress the cable when you are undusting them, because yes, dust will go on the cables. The metal parts, it's fine, it should be fine. And my processor cooler fan also is dusty, you can see it pretty much. Terrible, let's clean that up. And the fans might spin while you clean it up, that's fine for about 99% of the fans. And that's why it's better to power it off so that the fans are not spinning, because some fans can't go beyond a certain point in the number of spin and they will stop. Those will stop, but they will continue after a couple of seconds. But some will stop and will just break in the long term. So this case has a removable top. I could remove the entire top, and since I'm doing the lazy version and I don't have a filter that can be removed, I'll show you that a little bit later. And so yeah, we're gonna do the lazy version. We're just gonna incline and undust this. There we go, so that's dusty. I'm just gonna go a quick peek right here. So we did pretty much what we could do here. We did the top, so now we're gonna go in the back. All right, so I have closed the side panel, and now we are actually on the back of the computer. I just want to show you one small feature of that case, which is pretty neat, but a lot of new cases actually have this feature. And don't look at my cable management, please. So we have a filter here that we can remove, which is pretty cool, and you're gonna see it's pretty dusty, I bet. And this covers the entire bottom of the machine, so it's easy to actually, whoa, I'm looking at different sides. So yeah, the dust is outside because the air is pulled from the bottom. And most of recent cases, if you want to pay a little bit more, they have those filters on top and on the front or on the side that can be removed. So it's way easier to clean. You just remove the filter, use the vacuum, and it's done. And you're gonna see the difference of the color. Look at that color and look at that color now. We can see through. So let's put it back. And the rest of the back also should be cleaned, of course, because, well, dust will go through there also. And yeah, we have a happier PC and a happier owner, of course. With Macs is the same thing, although that you won't have to open up the whole thing because most of the time they are sealed. There are places where the air go through, so just go with the nozzle on those spots and you will be awesome. So stay tuned, subscribe for more, and of course hit the like button. In the future we're going to talk about that 3090 and how it impact everything. And I'm going to try with 2 cards too, but I need some wires for that. So since I've cleaned the PC now, maybe I should clean the room. Maybe I should clean the house after that. If that doesn't make you happy, you're going to make someone else happy. Take care and see you in the next video, guys.